Let's do it, man. Yes, indeed.
Boy, it's good to be back. Boy.
Indeed. Football season, man.
Yeah.
Excited.
It's here.
We screaming. Yes, indeed.
Hey, man, nah, look, inside. So I don't know if y'all use Hard Rock Bets down here in Miami, man, but you can now stream the game through the app.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
That's
now you do have to bet on the game.
For sure.
That's pretty dope, though.
Oh, yeah. Live?
Live.
Come on, man.
It is some glitches, though. It is some glitches, man.
For sure, yeah. You know that. That's anything.
It's all good, man. But shoot, 2-week check-in, bro. We've been off for 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it's going steady in the gym.
Oh,
That's
yeah, always.
I've been squatting heavy too, boy. Hey, outlift your daddy, baby daddy, uncle, yeah. But man, that too. What else? Church.
Yeah.
Going to church. Been going steady. I actually met. I think I was telling the guy who did my baptism. I visit his church as well the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
Different pace.
That was the one you went to last time when episode 18?
Right. Yeah, I went there. Different pace,
yeah,
but still good. It's just you can see the dynamics far as majority black and majority white, or just a lot more, I guess, diversity, if you will.
Yeah.
And just seeing how they go about the message, man. But unfortunately, at the Faith Center, the senior pastor was relieved of his duties, which the details have not yet to be disclosed. But as we know, in that space, ministry, if you ain't, I don't think you have to have a clean slate, but once you move into that position, you got to align yourself. And as we know, Miami, as Michael Irvin said, with the INs, Colombians, Cubans, you gotta be focused.
Yeah. And
it's either something, gotta be something within that tenure that just didn't align with the board of directors, and on a professional level, which we both can relate to. You gotta have the awareness in your surroundings.
Got
you
to,
feel what I'm
bro.
saying?
Got to.
Yeah, and especially in your job site, because everybody has a supervisor. Everybody has those they have to answer to. So I think it was something like that to where, it's not gonna take away from my spiritual walk, but it is an adjustment because I've never experienced that. And then to Bishop's credit, today's sermon was solid. As far as just speaking about the season, and embracing it and understanding that. He spoke on some good things, highlighting most importantly, if you're in a good space at your job, if you're in a good space financially, if you're in a good space with your relationship, if you're in a good space with your health, keep living. Because you're gonna go through something, but it's for your greater purpose. And if you stay locked in and don't let it jeopardize your character or integrity, you're gonna come out better.
Right.
So that was solid, man. So recapping on the 2 weeks, man, that's the majority of it. Being locking in, spend a lot of time with my youngest, my baby girl, in communication with my daughter, older daughter, and son as well. So just trying to hone in all the way around, man. But overall, thankful and grateful, bro. That's a 2 week recap, bro.
That's fine, bro.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
Fine,
how about you, man?
Shoot, these last 2 weeks, bro. Boy, it's been some trials for me, man. And it's all growth moments, though. A couple personal things, just trying to figure out finances a little bit differently.
Gotcha.
Right? Because, I think I'm in a great space, like to make some moves. Credit finally back over 700.
Nice.
But
indeed, I need to get with you.
But now it's about how I'm going to use that credit to
Right.
actually enhance the things I want to do.
Indeed.
On a professional level, man. Yeah.
Take a deep breath.
It's a little tough.
On the professional side.
Yeah, and I'm like, without telling the full story, football background sometimes hinders how I move in a professional space. Because, we used to direct.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the bull, boy, slap him with his
Well, I sure ain't working.
Why it ain't working, right? And I had to remember, it ain't my expectations. Company's expectations. So
well said.
Now I'm reeling things back in. I'm like, it's coming full circle. I'm like, damn. It could have been easier to have certain conversations if I already remember, this ain't about me. It's about the company.
Right.
So that's one little trial.
Interesting, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's different, bro.
And then also, I got, normal things I'm trying to do with, health related things where
for sure.
as we was talking before the show, like diabetes and you know, trying to limit the sugar intake in that sense. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I ain't been able to go to church recently.
Gotcha.
Even watching been tough because it's like last week, I don't know, for some reason I was just so tired.
Gotcha.
Today it was a new pastor. I mean, no, they allow a guest pastor to preach there, but he's part of the congregation.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I watched brief moments of it, but then I went to go. Remember, my older brother went to the mall to go get him the what is called the Meta glasses.
Oh, you went and got him.
Real dope.
Shout out to your bro, man. Birthday.
I got it for him for his birthday, bro. So
yes, indeed. Bless him, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to your brother, man.
So,
yes,
but yeah,
indeed.
man, good vibes. Last 2 weeks, bro. Like, can't complain about much.
Gotcha, for sure. Blessings.
That's about it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Indeed.
I figure let's get into the content today, bro.
Let's do it.
Let me see something though. All right.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So, man, we always referencing the things that, we kind of get introduced to on a daily, which can influence drastically sometimes how we make decisions, so decision quality, how we interact with certain people, influence through whatever it is. So the question of the day for social media, bro, do you think it's a negative or a positive influence? And it could be you personally or just, it could be generalized.
Well, I think, and we've had this conversation before, and I remember you saying that you felt as if social media pits blacks against each other, highlighting the different genders.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one for me, because I've never really, in my 37 years on Earth, never really seen the genders go at each other the way we do now.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's doubling back on your baby daddy, baby mama, you see all that, or this one can't cook, or this one not a handyman, or, what else we could throw out there as far as, I think the biggest thing,
finances.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think it creates a comparable space, man, because being transparent about my personality, I love beautiful women.
Yeah.
Just to look, just to look. But I've learned that, and this is something I intend to teach my daughters. Don't be so trendy. They're so trendy, bro. And if you as a man don't draw back and say, this ain't real, it's no way every time I go to your page, you on a trip. I just saw you on Biscayne at the Starbucks.
Yeah.
How you on a trip? But you thinking it's an illusion.
It's all illusion.
It's an illusion. But if you don't catch yourself, you'll find yourself feeling as if you're inadequate to DM that woman or to approach that woman, not knowing that, falling for the illusion. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think, it affects your mental health. You know what I mean? Because naturally, if you see somebody driving X, you see somebody working B, you see somebody, flaunting whatever this lifestyle or cash or whatever, it's a lifestyle caption.
Yeah.
It's a highlight reel of whatever they got going on.
Right.
One of the things I always notice, and I would say I've gone through it as well, whenever somebody is on a downside, highlighting mostly men, boy, they get off social media. Matter of fact, I'll throw the women in there too. Matter of fact, the women take the next step. They inactivate their page. Where she with at?
Right.
They going through something.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think it's twofold. Because you got your motivational pages. You got your you got your educational side.
Right.
You have either the president, governors, city managers that you can follow and learn from. So I think it's twofold. I would give it for me, I would say a 60-40. 60 on a positive.
60 on a positive?
Yeah, because you can control who you follow.
Yeah.
You can control, and you can control your content. I intentionally only post something religiously, in the gym, family related, and here and there, something professionally.
Yeah.
That's it. Outside of that, what I'm posting, man, come on, man.
Right.
I'm not into that. So, but that was through discipline and understanding, first of all, you should never post where you at in the moment. Let's start there.
Yeah, never that.
But that's, people do it. People have died because of this.
Yes, sir.
Highlighting, I forget my boy named the R&B singer, that was with, I mean, the rapper that was with his girl.
In Cali.
Yeah, with the jury and everything.
Yeah.
So that's a part of it as well, you know. So I just
Pop
think,
Smoke too.
for sure, yeah. Just mistakenly, taking pictures of the gifts.
Yeah.
So I think it's just one of those things where you gotta be disciplined enough to control what you put out into the world.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, you gotta also be disciplined enough to control what you absorb.
Yeah.
Because that's an illusion and you're not inadequate. You are enough. Just find somebody to match your energy. So I conclude with that. Yes, sir.
Hey, I was gonna say a quick point too, man. My brother the other day, he used your word, I'd be remiss.
Oh yeah. Yes, it is.
He was like, I don't know where I got that from. I'd be remiss.
Yes, sir. Yes, and guess what? I got it from just sports watching, bro. I promise, man.
Yeah.
I promise, bro. That's a big. Let me highlight that again.
Go ahead.
Sports talk. I'm a big sports guy. Sports Center, First Take. Them guys, wordplay. Stephen A. I'm finishing his book now. Them boys, wordplay, man. Crazy. They grew up on hooked on phonics. Yes, sir. Well, that's it, man.
But yeah, for me, it goes back to controlling your algorithm, and this was something that I was actually talking to Evan, who was on the show a couple episodes ago about.
For sure.
I want to create a curriculum based on that, like how to control your algorithm, because for one, you can learn a lot, or you can get sidetracked.
Oh, for sure.
Depending on what it is. So me personally, I got my personal page, right? So friends, family, you know, teammates, all that. Everybody can see what the vibe is on that space.
Right.
But then I have the Blackboard page where it's all just stocks and motivational speakers.
There you have it.
So my algorithm can't be adjusted no way. I don't see the ass cheeks on that. You know, right? So it's all algorithm based, man. And I think on the positive and negative side, I mean, it's really about how you know how to kind of keep your blinders on and fine tune maybe how you digress in the content.
Right.
Because it's always a positive to something.
For sure.
Right. So if we talking about the women, you'd be like, well, she's always on the trip. All right, that's a chick I don't want. I don't want that one who has to portray that I'm always somewhere. I want that. Right. So that's my part. So I'm able to make up my mind.
Indeed.
But if you think about on the negative side, to where maybe you're dealing with some anxiety, maybe you don't have the right, circle of friends around to help keep your focus and perspective strong, you're gonna be heavily swayed.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Oh, for sure.
Because these clips that's a minute, 30 seconds, or now people post a picture and then they have 15 different things on one.
Yeah, I can't do that, bro.
I don't know the purpose of it. And like sometimes I get it because it adds up to it, but other times I'm just like, I don't see how that matches.
It's trendy, bro.
Right?
It's trendy.
So trendy.
It's
so
trendy.
Back to your point. So I think in these moments, man, I still go 60-40 like you. Gotcha. I do agree it's 60-40.
Gotcha.
But it depends on what social media that you're using to get that positive, negative spin.
For sure.
Because if you go to TikTok algorithm, crazy. The minute you watch one video, bro, that was about somebody getting killed, every scroll it's the same thing. And I was just like, damn. So now you got to reset your algorithm.
Gotcha.
Versus, Instagram, it might show you on your For You page.
Okay.
But then on your regular page, it's still, it's just based on your friends. Maybe somebody did a sponsorship or something.
Gotcha.
But TikTok, it's a whole nother piece.
See, I'm not versed in that. So how do you reset your algorithm? You got to go to your search bar?
Nah, you got to hold down, not interested. Hold down, not interested. Or you got to go through and maybe like a couple videos of the same type of video.
Gotcha. And then
maybe you'll see some change.
Man. But think about that though, bro. Somebody that may not know how to go about.
Yeah.
Because what comes to mind when I hear you say that is rabbit hole.
It's rabbit hole.
And hearing people post that, I just went through a rabbit hole of this topic.
Yeah.
And I got XYZ. And you look at the time, you done been down this rabbit hole 2 hours. 2 hours. What did you get out of that? Yeah. So the internet is extremely dangerous, bro. Yeah. If you allow it.
Yeah. And then another thought on
beneficial as well.
Another thought on that too. Everybody seems to portray as if they are great researchers because they finding their content through Instagram. No, bro. Like
that does not make you a good researcher.
We have one specific classmate who keep reposting this one dude who has a podcast, right?
Okay.
A black dude, chains and all that, and he always be saying, "Oh, when you around these type of people. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna show you the page later, right?
And this is one of our classmates.
One of our classmates.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
It'll come to me.
You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so and it's like I thought to myself, I'm like, what makes her want to keep posting him? Like, what makes him the subject matter expert in this subject? I clicked on a page. I'm like, man, this dude
trash.
Yeah, but because nowadays in social media, you can find information, quickly compile your thoughts in a way that you can sound like how you want to sound.
Oh, for
educated.
Sure. Oh yeah.
But that don't mean you did the research, bro.
At all, bro.
So like,
but see, it takes. See, what I would say to just interject. The fact that you savvy enough to cut through the bullshit, to navigate through the jibber jabber. That's basically what it is. It's just that's all it is. Yeah, you can cut through the book. Yes, yeah.
Right.
But how many people can do that?
Not a lot. Not a lot. And that even goes back to the Young Thug situation.
Right. Terrible, man.
Everybody heavily invested in that. You ain't getting nothing out of that. But guess what? All your algorithms set up for that now.
For sure.
So you're going to see the Gunna stuff. You're going to see the Young Thug stuff. You're going to see the academic stuff. You're going to see, I guess they said Kendrick Lamar said a line about you want a verse, like, get out of here. So now they trying to match up everything. It's like, now that's your world. So
that's crazy, man.
You ain't progressing none.
At all.
And don't get me wrong, bro. Like I get it. Every day ain't about progressing in the space that you want to progress.
Right.
Like, you know, it's like
entertaining.
Yeah. But it's a dangerous place.
Oh, for sure. And I gotta say it because it's on my heart.
You'll be remiss if you don't say it.
For real, bro. Hey,
Go ahead.
I would be remiss if I don't highlight this young man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, credit to the creativity side and in that rapping space. But when you talk about the man, let's just say, bro, we walk out of here and we go to victory. That man walking up, bro, you not in shape. You ain't got no muscles. You got piercings, whatever, tattoos everywhere. Nothing against that, bro. We got tattoos.
Yeah.
But your presentation matters.
Right.
You got a belly and you a slim man. You slim. I'm not knocking him, but he don't present as a leader. So how was you able to influence all these young men from this particular city? And the notoriety that came is strictly because of the street portrayal. You feel what I'm saying? I'm locked into the streets. But as Q said, man, I'm taking care of my family. I'm being a street dude, been dead.
Right.
Winners going to jail or getting killed in the street. How is that a victory? I remember Wall Street saying at one point he took pride in dying as a gangster.
Yeah, I remember he said that in a couple episodes ago.
Man, I'm from the Poker Bean Projects, boy. I ain't never wanted to go down that road. Yeah. And I'm in the hood.
Right.
Boy, I had roaches in my cereal, holes in my shoes, rats in the crib.
Yeah.
Guns outside, drugs in the crib, drugs out the crib. How I want to go around this make me a G? Man, it's a strong disconnect, man. So I'll conclude with saying, look at Young Thug, the way he presents. I don't give a damn about the lingo and baby. Man, that man ignorant as hell, man.
Yeah.
But ignorance is much more prevalent than intellect, especially in our community.
Yeah.
And he highlights that, bro. If I see that man, then you probably look at this man like, this man ain't in shape, don't present as intelligent, ain't an attractive dude. And if you take the veneers out, that mouth naked. That man is a whole mess, man.
Yeah.
I digress, bro. Woo! That's crazy, bro.
Oh, man.
Woo! It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So how can we overcome, bro? Because we always got to talk about like the solution to what it is that we're facing.
Right.
Now I know, at least in my my family space, for my nephews, nieces, that social media stuff get limited.
Oh, okay, like, for sure.
You got like maybe an hour on YouTube Kids.
Gotcha.
Cut it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then I realized too, dog, these adults be trying to influence the kids by putting little stuff in the YouTube. This a kid. Melody, bro, you act like, what you doing, bro?
By design. It's by design, bro. It is by design, bro. But that's a good point that you made. Similar to my oldest girl, probably a little bit off the chain with the phone, but my youngest girl, she got the time limit. you know, her mom is strict on that.
Yeah.
And to my son's credit, he presents such I guess so innocent to where if he is watching it to that extent, he don't present it when he can in communication with me. Yeah. So I think that would be one of the number one things is limit the exposure. Yeah. You know, limit the exposure.
What about adults though? Because we always talking about saving the youth, saving the kids, but we gotta save the adults too, bro.
I agree, bro.
Because we the ones raising the kids.
I agree, bro. It's gonna take some reprogramming, bro. For real. I think let's just say, for example, let's just hypothetically say if we were to say, hey man, let's put together a symposium or PowerPoint presentation in the hood. Let's just say that. And we invite 30 people, all adults. And part of that is you explaining to them that this is how you reset your algorithm. This is how and then understanding the exposure of you watching said videos or only in this particular category. If you spend more time doing X, you'll get more education or more productivity in this particular way. But I mean, when you present anything in the educational space, your target audience is super important and it has to be engaging. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, people are like, man, what I'm doing here.
Right, exactly. Because they feel overwhelmed because they don't know it, you know. So it's an uphill battle, bro, because internet is powerful.
It is.
Powerful.
And then, you know, and here's what the crazy thing, right? We see the I don't know if you follow that Black History page where it shows like how they was able to influence the black dollar. You ever seen that?
I gotta see it.
So it's a video where it shows about a black shopper comes in and they're telling him like, oh no, you can't afford this. And he be like, what you mean? It's like him. He started to fill out the credit. He started to scrap together whatever cash he got to afford something that he felt like he can't afford, right? And that's something where it was videos that portrayed how they was influencing the black dollar, right? For one. And then now, if we were to show these videos maybe of us in this time period, 100 years later about, how we influence the black population based on social media, bro. It's gonna be the same thing. So it's just like, it has to be something to where it needs to be an education class on social media.
For sure.
Like at the end of the day, if this is something where you're consuming over, hell, for most people, over 8 hours a day, even if it's in incremental timestamps, you have to be able to get educated.
Oh, indeed, bro. Yeah.
Because everything is at your fingertips, bro.
For sure.
It is.
Yeah.
So we can even relate it to the fraud money that we always talk about, right? How people portray about, you can't afford this, but I can afford her because of this reason, right? And that's the power of social media.
For sure.
So now everybody gets tricked into thinking, well, I need me a fraud guy.
Ooh!
And that's why you say nowadays, I hate to say it, why they say it's legal prostitution in relationships.
Oh, man.
Because that's all it is. I'm borrowing you, as you always say, I'm borrowing you for today.
Yeah.
Or for the next 6 months.
Yes, sir.
She don't really like that, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Woo! Anyway, man. I digress,
man, well, you just said a word at the end, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. That's powerful right there, bro. Wow. Yeah.
So, here we are, man.
Yes, sir.
I guess solution coming. We at the forefront of it. You know, we know how to maneuver the waters.
Most definitely.
As two successful men, you know, who's able to, limit the exposure. And if we think about it, growing up, we was exposed to everything early.
Right.
You know, drugs, money, sex. But it was like, okay, we have to make a decision for ourselves.
Right, for sure.
So,
yeah.
That's why I think we're in a prime position, man, to influence others.
Indeed, bro. Leading by example is number one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
good time.
Let's transition to hold on, we got like, let me do this. I'm gonna do this real quick. Let's transition to economy adjustments and spending habits.
Woo!
Because that's a good kind of segue from the last part of that conversation just now, man. So inflation ain't going nowhere. It ain't. And the tricky part about that is they raise the prices, right. To these all-time highs to say, hey, I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit.
Spending.
No, the price of something. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, but it's gonna stay high. It ain't going back there.
Ain't making a difference.
Right.
So, right. It's never gonna go back to its original price.
Right. It's never going back to its original price. So if you think about going out for a drink, bro.
Right.
Bro, drinks used to be $8, right? For a beer. I ain't even talking about alcohol.
Gotcha.
Beer was $8.
Gotcha.
The other day I paid $13.
Yes, sir.
At one of my favorite spots. And I was just like, what happened? And it was just like, oh man, they charging different taxes.
Tariffs, yeah.
$13, bro, for a Corona?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro.
I might as well buy the pack and stay home.
That's one of the stances, bro. Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's finances as far as like what your job pays you hourly hasn't increased enough
at all. That's let's stay right there.
Go ahead. Let's go.
That's when you talk about formulas. Anybody that's got any bit of sense, bro, at some point you're gonna start to equate things in a formula base. If gas went up, cost of living went up, food went up, clothes went up, everything you like to do increased. Everything that you forced to do increased. Your principal, where do you spend majority of your time? That place should adjust to the economy. And that same place is saying, no, we're not changing. So you telling me that the expectations stay the same at my job, at your employer, and I had I'm talking my brother, I had a lockdown, heart-to-heart conversation with my supervisor over this, bro.
Yeah.
We pay you handsomely. Wow! Well, so everything went up, but in this building, man.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
And it's no way to have that conversation being calm about it. You're going to get passionate about it, brother, because you're feeling pimp. Come on, man. But this is real. And those that, I feel as if when you make more money, you're much more exposed because your overhead higher. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
How is, in my opinion, even as somebody that works in the capacity I do, I'm not gonna talk bad about them people, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. How you not set me up for failure? Bro, in our entire adult life, have we ever experienced this? No. I had a conversation, I called one of my buddies that we talked about, my boy Bert.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bert, played ball with us in high school. And I told him, I said, bro, when I think about my life far as the to-dos, the American dream to-dos, we did it. We went to school. We got degrees. We played ball.
We followed the path.
Yes, and then we were lied to us. They moved the finish line, bro.
They moved the finish line.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Real quick, I'm gonna just say this.
Go ahead.
The other day I was looking at on the law of attraction page, right? They were showing this old thing about the benefit of mortgage versus rent.
Gotcha.
And I had the rent on the pay. I said, yo, this is not accurate no more. Renting and mortgage is the same price. It's the same price. So what you want me to do?
It's crazy, bro. It's dangerous times right now, bro.
Yeah.
And I think, and everybody's financial situation is different.
100%. Yeah.
If you got kids, oh man, I got 3 of them. I can't change it. That ain't gonna change.
That ain't gonna change for you, bro.
But as we said, how often are we hearing professionals echo the same things about we followed the American dream?
Yeah.
Man, I can remember walking in New Orleans because I was to go to, it was a track that was near my apartment, and saying they moved the finish line. And at the time, I only had my son, bro. And I ain't gonna say foolish. Woo! Things happen, man. Life happen, dog. Skinny dipping. That's all I'm saying. But it's just, man, it can get depressing if you allow it. But we're in a space where we're in a beneficial space to where our intellect puts us in position to navigate.
So how do you manage that, bro? 3 kids. Cause I'm a single man, so I'm right now. I'm so selfish.
Gotcha.
I'm not worrying about here, there. Like I could take a trip, I could do whatever.
Right.
So how you manage it, bro?
I'm underwater, boy.
Yeah.
I'm underwater, boy. As I said today, my bishop talked about if your finances in order, your health in order, relationship in order, career in order, keep living. You're going to go through these trials and tribulations. Unfortunately, you can say, hey, misery loves company. So you ain't the only one going through this. but still, you know that you're smart enough to say, my navigation boots are stronger than most. I gotta figure it out. And I can stand here today and say, well, I'm trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Now, the simple thing will be go get a second job. The more intellectual move will be figure out how to get a windfall. You gotta get a windfall somewhere.
Yeah, when I be doing that little debt payoff, he be like, expect a windfall? Not at all. Not
Man,
yet.
No, bro. You gotta figure that out, whether that's in a business sense, a traditional gambling sense, an investing sense. You gotta figure it out. But I can tell you this, that every 2-week check ain't moving the needle whatsoever. And guess what? Everything around you increasing, including them babies you done brought in this world.
Yeah.
My youngest just started daycare. Pre-K. And she want Papa to drop her off every day. I don't care about no gas. Get here. I'll pull up. She in the window. Ready. Let's go. This baby was just, I remember her coming out the womb.
Yeah.
So my point is, if everything around you is growing and increasing, that wallet gotta increase,
gotta increase, bro.
Gotta increase. So boy, woo! But this is real. Part of it, I'm gonna say is a little bit. You can. It's the challenging part of it. You gotta, as a competitor, you gotta embrace it. Like, hey, I'm in this season. I'm locked in. But the other side is like, God damn, boy, I need to give me a sign, baby.
Yeah.
Give me something. I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I got dipped in that water. Like it's gotta be some sort of alignment, something that not necessarily that I'm missing, but that I gotta say I'm doing different.
Right.
To catch wind of come right here. Right. Here come the blessing.
Yeah. That's
just what it is, bro. Woo! But it's scary times, man. Think about it, bro. We got degrees, careers, 100K. We're supposed to live our best life. Man, listen.
Yeah.
I had to look at my account before I put gas in the other day. I'm playing, bro, but still, regardless,
listen.
Your everyday expenses,
exactly.
You have to, don't be foolish. Because this is part of the spending part too, if we talk about it. I'm not great at budgeting, bro. I'm just keeping it real.
It's tough. Listen, I'm always in my notebook.
Man, listen. Now, one thing I'm very complimentary or compatible with women, I would say, depending on personalities. The number one thing I do like that they post is girl math is go make more money. Ain't no cutting back. It's just those days are over.
Yeah.
Go make more money.
Yeah.
I agree with them on that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I conclude with that, bro.
Bro, you in a tough spot, boy.
Woo!
So what I'm feeling, right? I'm aligned with you on the budget. Like I budget a lot, but it don't be adding up. I'm like, damn, I ain't know I spent that much last month, right? And it's to the point where I try to cook at home.
Gotcha.
Don't work.
Gotcha.
Too much time. I got time for that.
Like so you're a single man.
Yeah. So I do try to budget. So it's a space called I'm giving y'all a free shout out too, boy. Ideal Nutrition.
Okay.
Right. So $8-9 meals.
Oh, nice.
Got your macros together. So if you're looking for high protein, low sodium, a little fiber in it. Boom.
Sweet.
Here's where you shop at. If you need higher calories, if you just need something sweet, but that's like low sugar, high fiber, like they got all that there.
This is a restaurant.
No. It's like a food packaging place because you can pay for meals that they're you can ship to you.
$8-9.
You go pick them up, yeah. Or you can go in and have a daily meal.
Nice.
It's pretty dope, right?
Shout that out one more time.
Ideal Nutrition.
Ideal Nutrition.
Yeah, Ideal
What
Nutrition.
What part of town?
Downtown.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Right off 10th Street.
Okay.
In like kind of Biscayne.
I might check that out.
Yeah.
Ideal Nutrition.
Yeah. So right next to Craft Restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you search Craft, you'll see Ideal Nutrition.
There you have
like literally next door. But anyway, so like that's how I've been trying to budget because I'm like the restaurants near me like Serafina, Earl's and Maple and Ash.
Cause you're in the heart of downtown.
Yeah. That like them. You spending about $40 for a meal, right?
Indeed.
So like the other day I went and got a salad with some shrimp.
Which restaurant?
Serafina. Okay. I love it.
Salad with shrimp.
Salad with shrimp. $40.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Yes, now that day I felt like I'm gonna treat myself.
Right, most definitely.
I wanna have something healthy, but I've been limiting how I was eating all week. So I was at our deal 4 days that week. Friday, I'm like, I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And you gotta have that balance.
You gotta have that balance.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes to like any other adjustments, as I mentioned, the drinking, I cut that back. I'm good. I don't want it no more. Right?
You don't drink at all?
I had a drink.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm out at a space, bro, I ain't ordering no drink. I don't want no drink.
Gotcha.
I'm good.
Gotcha.
Indeed. If I do want something, I have my own bottle in the car.
There you have it. Pre-game.
Pre-game.
Yes, sir.
Like we back in college.
Yes, sir.
Got to limit it,
hey,
right? Change your spending habits, right?
Indeed.
Shoot, and it's to the point, the spots that be like free before 12.
Yes, sir.
I'm in before 12. I'm not paying.
Most definitely.
I'm not going. I'm not doing
Most
that.
Most definitely.
But I ain't like.
You're not staying alone anyway.
I ain't going in there for any certain reason.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Just a quick vibe. I'm getting off of work. I want to just, you know, see some nice ladies, dress up, all that. You know.
Indeed.
But
nice.
I ain't going there $40, $60 entry. I'm not doing that.
That's crazy. Nah, them days over.
I don't need the sections. I don't need no.
Right. Yeah, them days over, bro. Them days over. That's maturity out here too, man.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So all that has shifted as far as my spending habits, man. But,
Indeed. Solid, man. Solid.
But trying to still get a family though, and like I said, I know you're like, boy, you need to make a decision. I be back and forth with it. I'm just like,
man.
Yeah.
It matters,
I see my older brother do it. He has PT. He got 2.
Okay, 2.
He got a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Okay, he has a family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that's the one who started his own business, whose birthday was just the other day.
Indeed.
So he's been able to adjust how he wants certain things, but now he's always on the road. Always getting to the base. So his presence with his family isn't always there as he wanted to be.
Gotcha.
So gotta make a decision.
Yeah, that's challenging.
Right? So
and
I know, like I said, with you, you say you're trying to take your daughter to daycare, pick her up from day, like that's tough. But you gotta make the adjustment now because of whatever the economy got going, man.
Yeah. So how you feeling, man, on the family aspect? I mean, you got some decisions to make.
I do.
Don't rush.
Nah, it definitely don't rush.
But do you feel like there needs to be a sense of urgency with that topic in your life, considering your age?
I think the women who have the conversation with me, they like, yo, you want to be like an old dad? I'm like, I mean, I don't mind it.
Gotcha.
I'm at this point anyway. I can't go back.
You can't change it. Right, you can't change it.
And that's why I always try to say I'm at the point where I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing everything I can on the health tip.
Gotcha.
So, if I am in my 30s, just like my dad's around, he in his 70s, the vibe is still there.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I can still spend time. I might not be able to, take you on a court, shoot a fadeaway with you, but I'm there.
Yeah,
we can go sit at the dock, go fish, whatever. But
gotcha. Let me throw a wild card at you.
Yeah.
Van Jones, don't know you know Van Jones,
Nah.
bald head political guy.
Nah, let me search.
I forget who the young lady was. I'm assuming he was in his 40s. He had an arrangement.
Okay, yeah, I know him.
He had an arrangement.
Yeah.
To where this was a friend, and they agreed to have a child together.
I got some arrangements.
Okay, that you think would agree to terms? Say, hey, me and you so tight.
Yeah.
That let's just share this experience.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta. Man, don't get me wrong, it's some type A attached to that because you're trying to control your outlook as opposed to I'm going through this new season with this woman. No, you saying this my friend. She gonna be my friend regardless.
Yeah.
And we going into this together.
Yeah.
So the chances of it going left is lessened. Right.
Limited.
Right.
Yeah,
Are you open to that?
Yeah,
That's a great question.
I got it packed out there.
Okay. Hey, to each his own.
Packed out there, yeah.
Indeed.
So,
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
It's a chance.
Yeah.
There you have it. I don't know where that came from, bro. I promise God said, ask him. I promise, bro. I promise, bro. Yes, indeed.
But no, yeah, it's a high chance, bro.
Wow, of that scenario.
Not of that scenario.
Okay.
Of trying to start a family, it's a higher chance.
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Indeed. Blessings, man, regardless, bro.
Yeah. But then I think about also Miami space.
Okay.
It's not a lot of black culture. It's just not.
No.
It's not. So it's like if I do want a higher probability, but I might have to move, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah.
What would you say?
I don't know. I mean, you only got Detroit, Atlanta, Houston, DC.
Chocolate City.
Yeah. Virginia.
Right. Yeah, it's my hot spot.
Yeah.
That's about six locations.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna find something? Yes, indeed.
I ain't on Hinge no more.
Hinge won't let you back. Forever done.
I mean, it's safe forever done.
That's crazy, man. Off a comment.
Yeah.
That was just misinterpreted.
Yeah. So did I ever say the comment last time on TV?
I believe you did.
Okay. It's all good, man.
That's
but
crazy.
Yeah, Hinge won't let me back on, bro. It's all good.
And that's typically your success rate was
my success rate was high on Hinge, bro.
Hey, for you to say it like that, yes, sir.
Yes,
indeed. Boy, I got no presence on Hinge, bro. I never met nobody on Hinge,
Nah, man.
But it's simple. It all. I think it's just the flavor of the week, the flavor of the month, depending on who the young lady is. Because I mean, it matters. The personality.
A lot of women be high, bro. They don't be outside. They be on that app though.
Yeah.
They be on that app.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Interesting, bro. Good take, man. Good takes.
So, shoot. I mean, let's jump into it then. Dating preference. Because we here now.
Yeah, indeed. Now, I would say this. As I said before, we talked about it, highlighting just my experiences.
Yeah.
I'm from Miami. I moved to Savannah. There was a black presence in Savannah.
Yeah.
I moved to Atlanta. There was a black preference, and there was a black presence in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I moved to New Orleans. Here come the changes. There was a lot of diversity there. Some of the locals felt like I wasn't, and to be quite honest, hindsight, I didn't put a lot of effort into the social aspect of it, the dating side, because I was more locked in on the professional adjustment because it was another level. And then moving back to Miami, now it's a culture shock because I'm running into, as the OG said, the Mayans, them Colombians, them, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, and it's a different
Indonesian.
Yes. And it's different, you know? There's a unwritten allegiance that you will want with a black woman. Let's call it a spade. But I think, and I know that social media plays a part in that. There's a lot of, what I take from social media is the aggression or the expectation from black women that can be unrealistic, that I feel, or I don't know, I'm only assuming, that maybe somebody with a different culture will breed more patience, more compatibility, more willingness, less independence or whatever it is. Again, I don't know all the way, but I haven't had a relationship with a woman that wasn't black. So I'm only speculating. But for some of my vibes with women that are from other cultures, seems to flow pretty well, man. But taking the next step far as a kid or a family, that's a long shot. But regardless, I'm speaking more so on my lack of exposure, which also creates curiosity. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, man. Spanish women or Puerto Ricans or whatever, they're beautiful women, man. My God, gorgeous. But I love my black girls. I love my black women, man.
I do too.
Woo, ain't nothing like a jazzy, intelligent, professional. I love some black women, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find a balance, man, because, okay, you done went down the black women road a couple of times, player, and it didn't work. So, I mean, to be quite honest, with my dating profile, most men can say, nah, bro, it's your time to go on the other side now, because you done tried this for how many years, and you 0 for 2. As we talked about, my son's situation was not, I wasn't in a relationship with his mom, but my girls, I was.
Yeah.
Okay, I should have giving myself permission to, indulge if I so choose. So, so I would say if it was ever a time, this is my time now to say, let me see what's on the other side.
And we do see it a lot with men who get much older anyway, because of, perspectives of a lot of things that has happened.
Gotcha.
And it ended them alive. That's crazy. But anyway, I think the biggest difference, bro, when it comes to dating preference and sometimes why it don't matter the race, you end up tending to go to the other side, is that side tends to now have more grace than you.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
right,
the word.
because it's like, if I think when in the black space, you know, black men, black women, hey, get it together, bro. Ain't no choice. That's it. Versus, damn, bro, like I understand the plight that you face every day, right? Because let's be honest, right? In the space I'm in, there's not too many black people that I work with.
Right.
So they see it from a different side, and I can give you a great example. The girl I was dating 2017.
Gotcha.
We had a heart-to-heart conversation one day. She was like, nigga, what you doing? I said, what you mean? 2017.
Gotcha, okay.
Before I moved back to Miami. She was just like, what you doing? I said, you know, I'm rapping. I'm working at the job, you know what I'm saying? I already got, you know, one promotion, you know, even though it's been, I think at that point it was like 2 years, you know, post promotion. And she was just like, but don't you want more? I'm like, yeah, eventually. But, you know, I'm in a space where I'm trying to be creative. Like, I'm trying to get all these things going. She's just like, all right, choose one. I said, okay.
She said, choose one.
Choose one.
What you mean?
She wanted me, like, are you going to go full throttle as an artist, or are you going to go full throttle at your job? So I said, okay. So now, you know, now I'm weighing my options. I'm saying, damn.
And this young lady was, what was her ethnicity?
Just the dentist.
Okay, she was black.
Yeah.
Okay, black woman.
Black
okay.
Black woman. From DC.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So now I'm in a space of like, I'm conflicted. I'm just like, damn. I'm good at this, but I'm also good at that. But you got to become good at one consistently.
Right.
So she was the reason that pushed me to come back to Miami. Because I'm like, okay, my finances ain't gonna get right in Kentucky. It wasn't. Gotcha. It just, the space I was in, the the job demographics at that time, it wasn't in my favor.
Gotcha.
So I was like, okay. Because I remember it was this one person who was higher than me, and she said, why you like wearing camo pants to work? I was like, huh, okay. I said, this is normal. She's like, jeans is better. I was like, okay. And I started to see it unravel right in front of me.
Gotcha.
Right? So then I said, okay, in this space in Kentucky, this ain't the norm. It's not for me. But if I go as Miami, Atlanta, Cali, like, okay, it's accepted.
Gotcha.
So that was another underlying reason why I was like, okay, if I want to progress in a certain way, I gotta get around a presence of people who view things kind of the same but different. Right?
Gotcha.
So, but in that same token, so I left. Well, I put in my transfer.
Gotcha.
She didn't know I put in my transfer.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
She found out I was on the phone with my mom. She was like, oh yeah, I see, Mom. I'll be having all my stuff packed within like 2 weeks. She looked over at me like, what you talking about? Oh, damn. Remember the conversation we had? I had to make a decision. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So now to this day, we tight.
You and her?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right? But it was like, she even goes back in hindsight, was like, damn, I'm so sorry for pushing you the way that I did.
Now she looking back at it.
Yeah. So that's why I say, like, it always go back to the statement of a man would choose a woman working at McDonald's. A woman would never choose a man working at McDonald's. Ever.
Never.
Right? So it's the graceful side of it.
Indeed. Well said, man.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, as I'm thinking about interactions I've had with Spanish women, and not necessarily getting into the details of my conversations, but highlighting just for example, at my job, this is an elder woman now, but she's Puerto Rican. When I tell you this woman is graceful, spiritually led, gentle, great listener, great mom, good person, and that's what I get from her. That lady will sit in my office and talk for 30 minutes, bro, just listen to me. Or give me game on whatever the topic is. Not to mention kiss on the cheek and kiss on the chest, Lord Jesus, make me melt. But it's just, dog, it's something that I haven't experienced, you know?
Yeah. So, I'm listening to you.
So when you said the point about grace, man, that's at our age, that's what's important, because as life would have it, you've had experiences to which that part, grace is an ingredient that's needed, you know, in order to continue to push forward, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, so well said, bro. Yes, indeed.
Man, I'm just trying to go through something real quick. I got you. Give me a second.
No problem. By the way, Parson just got a sack, first sack of the season.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we're going to talk about, you know, these sports in the very end of this show today.
Yes, indeed.
I'll view that in a second. But yeah, man, all in all, though, no dating preference. I choose them all.
Gotcha.
Whoever works, whoever I mesh with, who.
And you've dated both?
I dated both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't. Okay.
I dated a Colombian.
Nice.
Back in, what it was, 2019, 2020.
Sweet.
Wait, 2018 through 2020.
2 years. Good experience.
It was an okay experience.
Okay.
It wasn't amazing.
Wow.
Now, mind you, it was a slight age gap.
You were older, she was older.
I was older.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it was, you know,
the
some
younger,
getting
it's
used
tough.
to.
It's tough.
Yeah, it was some getting used to.
What was it? How much of your, this is how the old folks talk. How much of your senior were you to her?
5 years.
That ain't bad.
That wasn't bad.
That ain't bad at all. But 5 years was a big difference.
Mentally.
Oh yeah.
She was a smart girl though. She was an engineer, bro. But when it came to just the personality of who I was versus who she was, it was just
totally different. Yeah. And she grew up in Miami?
Yeah.
Wow. Miami. And it was just a big, y'all lasted 2 years?
Yeah. I mean, it was
great.
Kind of forced 2 years maybe.
You forced it?
I'm saying I think both sides forced it.
So yeah, there was mutual interest.
Yeah. It was. Listen, when we first started hanging out, it wasn't about getting into a relationship.
Just hanging out?
I didn't know we was together until one day she was on the phone.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hanging with my boyfriend right now. We ain't even talk about that. Now, we had
it's a hostage situation.
Listen. And the reason how it happened was she was moving into a new place, so she wanted me to help her move. Cool, right. I did it. And she's like, I don't want to sleep in my new place alone. Can you spend the night? Oh, yeah, I got you. And then it just turned into, oh, can you come over today? I don't feel homey yet. That turned into 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy, bro. And you met her, I'm assuming, just in the city or? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. So it was more of a protector type. You know? But it was a little bit of a hostage situation. See, I like that though. Yeah. But that's it seemed as if it was informal, like the way the way that it happened. Yeah. And that's good chemistry. Yeah. Indeed. And it was parlayed at 24 months. Shit, hey man, you doing about a lot of them better. You doing better than a lot of us. Because when I think about it, bro, I have nothing similar to compare.
Yeah.
No, man, I don't. And was that your only non-American experience, or?
Nah.
You've been in another relationship.
Not a relationship, but
just situationship.
We hung out for a long time.
Indeed. Yeah, this woman was what was her?
Puerto Rican.
Nice. Shout out to OG Mike Irvin. You had a Puerto Rican and a Colombian. Yeah. Boy, you doing all right, boy. Yeah. So comparing the two women, give me some short.
Puerto Rican
over to Colombia.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. She was softer.
Nice.
Listened more.
Yes.
Now mind you though, it could have been because we was closer in age.
Sure, more compatibility.
Yeah.
More compatibility.
It could have been that.
Right.
Because I haven't tried anything outside of that for a while. As you told you, I choose a little bit lower.
Most definitely. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
The age is always,
Wow, so you've already had a Puerto Rican and a Colombian.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So.
Yes, indeed.
I had, both.
But you choose the Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So what's some chemistry? From what I hear, there is a compatibility mesh there with Puerto Rican women. Love hard, but crazy. If they feel, any deception or cheated on.
I ain't gonna call them ground. I'm gonna say highly emotional. I ain't gonna call them ground.
Okay, I respect it. Indeed. Highly emotional. But love hard.
Yeah.
Gotcha. See, I haven't experienced that.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced. This is no offense to anybody that checked this episode out. But I just feel like the women that I've experienced, man, and highlighting the sisters, good women. I've met some great women, man. I just think, sometime, and we've had these conversations, my confidence as a man, has gotten in the way of, the trajectory of where that relationship could go. Because there's unspoken insecurities, you know, on the woman's part, in my opinion, to where I've always had good intent. You know what I mean? Like, why would I'm not gonna just randomly get into something that I don't feel as if can grow.
Right.
But I can't change my personality, what I'm trying to go in life, you know? As we talked about, you know, to get to where we are now, it took some grind, it took some sacrifice. So, and it's still going on today. You know, you're not gonna, you know, stop your pursuit in your career, you know, for, you know, something that you're not sure is gonna be long term. You know what I mean? So I think it's some giving, you know, as we talked about, it's a tug and pull in any relationship. You know what I mean? So, but I haven't had that part, you know, dealing with a woman that, I don't think a woman has loved me hard. I'm gonna be honest. Nah, I haven't experienced that.
Damn, bro.
Nah, bro. Only thing I can remotely compare it to is my mom, you know, and that turned out to be conditional as well. You know what I mean? I was just, nah. Hey, you know me, bro. I'm transparent, bro. Man, I tell you what, just a sidebar. I'm in the gym yesterday.
Okay.
OG dude, big dude, and he's married. And I'm getting ready to hit the shower. So we're in the locker room, and he happened to just walk through. And I forget how the conversation started up, but he talked about how his blessing is his 2 boys, and he's saying, I don't give a damn how miserable my wife is. This is the blessing right here, these 2 babies. You know what I mean? Because he said, to be honest with you, there is no other unconditional love outside of them kids. Everything else comes with terms and conditions. And most of us would think, yeah, that unconditional love is from my mom. Nah, bro, it's not. I just think women are wired to say, as long as you in good terms, we in good terms. The moment you fall off, we fall off. I'm just keeping it real, bro. And I think it's highlighted now because of social media. Yeah. You know, and then when you influx, I gotta shout them boys out, man. Them fraud dudes, man, they just created unrealistic expectations, bro. They really did. And the reason, and think about it, if we were to try to put ourselves in their shoes, of course you're gonna blow cash on her because it ain't yours. Yeah. You ain't work for it. Yes, you the money man, because you stole it. You made 50,000 calls for that money, man. Yeah. Come on, man. So I just, you know, I digress, man, but I just reiterating that men have conditional terms related to women. You know, and that's mom, girlfriend, spouse, wife, etc. That's just what it is, bro. And the quicker you come to that realization, when you do experience it, you could soften the blow. You know, to be honest with you, I'm talking transparent, fully transparent. When I went through that with my mom, bro, I never thought in a million years I would go through that, bro. And it took time to get past it. I would hear a song and just start like tears coming down, like, man, this was my dog, man. And it's just, you just gotta understand. And I think even with everybody, there's something that may present that's gonna challenge your character. You feel what I'm saying? So that can be gambling, addiction, you know, women, whatever. It's something that, you know, if you experience this, you may go another way. You follow what I'm saying? So that's your character is tested, you know. So make you stronger, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Boy, you got some stories, boy. Lot of testimonies there, man.
Yes, indeed, bro. Yes, indeed. But it's to make you stronger. It's
100%.
For sure.
100%, man.
Indeed.
So let's jump to our last 2 topics before we get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Man. So, NFL season back, as we know.
Yes, sir.
So, a lot of money is on the line every day.
Hell yeah. I'm enjoying it, bro.
Outside of football, a lot of money on the line.
Yes,
boy, I ain't never seen so many people bet on tennis, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tennis. Who they going for?
Coco
Golf?
Coco. What was the girl who just won the
Russian girl?
US Open?
Or the other girl?
Sarah. What's her name?
Is she a black girl?
Nah. She damn, what's her name? My dad know her name. He be watching faithfully.
Really?
He loves some tennis, bro.
Always have. Or just
that's what I've seen, you know, recently. I mean,
Gotcha.
He probably has always watched tennis, but remember, I was gone for 10 years.
Right.
Lived on my own, came back, always in my own little space. But yeah,
Gotcha.
bro, that TV be on tennis.
And do you think it's one of the things where the coverage has increased?
Sabalenka. That's her name. Go ahead.
What her name?
Sabalenka. Ayana Sabalenka.
Right, is the Russian.
Yeah.
What's up? Let me see a picture of him.
Right here.
Yeah, that's the one with the bad attitude.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What you about to say though?
I think it's the increase in coverage, bro. I think that's the biggest one. I think ESPN has morphed into, where there's your ESPN2, your live, you got because back in the day, in my opinion, you had your local stations and you just had cable.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of access.
Yeah, to where now you just have more coverage and you can tailor your coverage, to where it's on your phone or your television to where your real interest you can see more frequently. I think that's what it is, bro, to be honest with you. And you can pay for those services. Right. Similar to Red Zone with football, no different, as far as, how intense you want to be, as far as being a fanatic in whatever sport it is. So, those things have increased. Because think about it. What's the chances of your dad following a 21-year-old tennis player? He probably wouldn't even win it. But because he saw it in whatever capacity and have a natural interest for the sport, and then you throw in some black girls in there, and then now you got people that are outside of your normal age range that are showing interest. I think it's a mixture of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. I forgot how he got into watching tennis, man.
For sure. But think about it, that's beneficial to the sport itself.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And I didn't know they played so many matches, bro. Like. Every other week is a new match.
Wow.
I'm thinking it's like, kind of like golf, the big, I forgot the
Masters.
name. Yeah, Masters, and then you might take a month off.
Right.
Man, they be playing week over week.
Interesting.
It's a lot. But anyway.
And always for a trophy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So let's jump into hard rock versus traditional investing. Right? So you got hard rock bets. You got live options, you got sports that you probably never even heard of. Dog, you can bet on 2K.
I saw that the other day, man. Who is this behind the controller, man? I will bet on that man.
You can bet on 2K. So and
that's crazy.
Now, there are people who know how to manage how they bet.
Right.
To get finances that the windfall.
Right.
That, that we was talking about. I know last year, one of my little brother coworkers hit for $220K.
What sport?
No, so he chose at the beginning of the year who was going to win the national championship for football, for basketball, for college.
Right.
He chose who was going to win the NBA Finals, who chose who was going to win the NFL championship.
All in one bet.
All in one bet. I think the bet was $200 or something like that.
And he hit for 220.
Maybe more.
And he hit for 220.
$220K. Wow. And then, last year around before the Super Bowl was happening, it was like, early cash out. We give you 150. Yeah.
He took the early cash out.
Nah, he knew the Eagles was gonna win. Well, he didn't know, but he rolled with the Eagles.
Wow, young boy.
I don't know how old he is, but
it was one of your brothers.
Yeah. So, but imagine like that windfall.
I'll put you in a different bracket.
Yeah. Right. So every year, you get an opportunity, beforehand to choose who's gonna win. I think you can still use it up to now because it's just the first week of the season. Indeed. Same for college, but what's your take, man? You prefer to invest traditionally, or are you on that app every day?
Man, I think it all depends on your preference, bro, and your threshold. I think if you enter instant gratification, you're going to hard rock. That's where you headed because you can relate to it more. Think about your typical inner city guy. If he didn't play sports, that's probably a little weird that he didn't participate. But to most cats that are from the inner city, were involved in either basketball or football. You got some that were maybe in better communities that had baseball. Now, shout out to Liberty City, Gwen Cherry, those parks had baseball. The park I played at, Tecose Raiders, shout out to Tecose, they didn't have baseball.
I got the dub, baby.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to them Packers.
Oh, that's final.
Yeah, that's final.
Yes, indeed. So I just think it all depends on your tolerance level, meaning your wallet, because it's still, even with investing, this has to be his disposable income because this is not something you need.
You can't play them bill money.
Man, listen, because I ain't gonna hold you, man. I've had my times where I say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and go through Sunday. And I'm gonna wait through Sunday to see how I'm gonna take care of these bills on the next following week. Okay. And that just comes with a little bit of confidence. Yeah. And I think that creates an edge as well. So for me, I will go. I'm going back to the percentage.
Yeah.
I'm a 60-40 guy. I'm gonna go a little higher. I'm gonna go 70-30. Most importantly, because I'm gonna be transparent and real with myself. The education required to learning that stock, to learning how to read those charts, to learning how the fluctuate or the volatility level. You can't play with stocks. You cannot. And if you don't have the time or you don't have the interest, leave it alone, because you're gonna throw money in the garbage. When you compare that to Hard Rock relative to a guy that grew up following football and basketball, I can just relate to it better, to where, here's the biggest part, I can stomach the L better. I'm just keeping it real, bro.
Listen.
I can stomach the L better.
Listen. Go ahead.
And there's no excitement like, because this is the other part, and I had my 40 piece that I no longer deal with, brought it to my attention. You like Bar Louie because of the experience coupled with the betting. So now you got the drinks, you got the chips flowing, you got the wings, you got people walking around, and you got the game.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at that, and when you end that night, you 100 in the hole. Between your bets and the food you spent, drinks, that's where you at.
Yeah.
Guess what? Considering everything that I take care of around me and contribute to financially, I'll deal with that. That's I promise to God.
Listen, you said a lot, and I'm gonna actually play just a quick snippet from a song because it references something that you said.
Gotcha.
Right here.
Can't blame a nigga.
Some things we ain't used to. That's why we get a new coupe, new chain, new stoop.
Niggas want the juice, fuck going through the ranks, trying to earn fast, putting Skrilla in the bank.
Listen, so it goes back to the education, right? So listen, that first line, bro, I got from a professor. He was talking about standardized tests. He said, listen, you can't blame black people for not passing certain tests if you asking me about the circumference of a tennis court,
gotcha,
or whatever.
Right.
I'm not exposed to it.
Exactly.
I don't know about it.
Right.
So on the investing tip, yeah, them charts are tough. And if you don't have the exposure, you're gonna be like, I know sports a little bit better.
Oh, indeed.
I know Westbrook ain't finna get 10 assists today. But he do. I'm just throwing it,
Periodically.
Yeah, he
them days over though.
Yeah, he triple-double guys. I give it to him. Right? So it's like you would rather go with the waves versus against the grains, as they say, as
indeed,
you know, if you had waves. So for me, man, I'm heavily towards the options. You know
gotcha.
me.
Yeah.
Right?
You different though. But let me say that, and I've been, crazy part about it, I'm hearing a lot lately from former classmates saying that I was different. And I said, boy, I never even really, because I think when you're in your flesh and you're going through your walk, you don't necessarily say I'm different. Bro, you're different. When you making your post, I'm like, man, what is this man post? Where did he get this information? There's a natural interest that you've taken to learning the charts, learning the volatility level, learning about that stock, and then calculating whether it's your stop losses or even a long-term bet that we talked about with Meta. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Bro, you had something that was going through 12-month term, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. And then you put a healthy number in your initial investment.
True.
Bro, you can line up 100 million right now. There's probably 2, 3 that will have the similar mindset or patience or disposable income to even put themselves in that position. Straight up.
It goes back to my choices, though.
Most definitely.
Right? Shout out to my ex from 2017.
That Danny Hodge.
Listen. But anyway, I'm 80-20 options, man.
Gotcha. Sweet.
Yeah. 85-15. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even less.
And the only reason I'm saying that because remember, if I'm betting, I'm doing the compound bet. I'm taking one bet at a time.
Gotcha.
Taking all the winners and putting it on the next one.
Gotcha.
Right. So, but with options, I'm doing percentages.
Gotcha.
I only want $2,000 a week, but I'm using $10,000. Now, with the limiting of the loss, I don't want to lose no more than $200-300 a day if there's a loss.
Gotcha. So you do put the stop losses in there?
Nah, I watch it. Because stop losses, bro, is tricky because the chart can, as you see, it can touch, shoot right back up.
Indeed.
And I know that's not the movement of where that stock is going, so gotcha. I don't use stop losses.
Gotcha. So you got the time to watch it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. If I work 2 to 11, oh yeah, 9:30, I'm there. I'm there.
See, I know you had that type of time.
So remember that day I posted the 5K?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't worked till 2. I'm watching it. It came down a little bit. I said, okay, double down. It's like playing blackjack for me right now. I doubled down and yeah.
So are you stationary the entire time or you multitasking?
Nah, I'm moving around. I'm doing push-ups. I might be in the gym on the treadmill, give me a little 30-minute walk in, looking at the charts.
Indeed.
I do a lot, man.
Indeed.
So
Indeed.
and that's because I'm not gonna lie, years ago I took big L's.
Gotcha.
Right.
So that was time.
So the emotions isn't swaying me no more. I'm like, okay, I've been here before.
You steadfast.
I done been down $3,000 before. I understand it. I understand it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know how the dude who be shooting little stuff and like little crazy stuff, he like, I understand it now. Lethal Shooter?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I be having that saying in my mind. But anyway, yeah, I'm 85-15, bro, because if I think about it, so if I'm trying to hit 2K a week, 52 weeks, that's a hell of a windfall. Versus, I gotta depend on another man to go out there and play his full game.
Well said.
Right.
Shout out to AJ Brown, man. Let me down bad, bro.
Yeah, when you catch the other day?
Man, come on, man. Got out of Rolls Royce. What?
But okay. All right, we gonna transition, man. Let's go to the sports because we only got a couple more minutes now.
There you have it.
So, was that on the coach? Was that the game plan? Because I'm heavily invested in the game. I'm watching. I'm like, damn. Remember, I was rooting for the Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll say this. In my many years of following the sport, bro, that Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown dynamic, I would even throw Devontae in on this past Sunday, has to be the most intriguing, weird outcome of my life. How is this acceptable? Something is wrong with that scenario. There is no professional receiver that's okay with that. And in my opinion, I hope he don't turn into a Russell Wilson type dude. You know, Mike was at the game. Mike was at the game, and guess who was?
Oh yeah, Mike was there. I saw. Yeah.
That was his guess. So when he had that, I think it was either that first or second touchdown run in. He did the.
Michael Jordan was Jalen Hurts' guess.
And then you know he's a Michael Jordan athlete.
Yeah, I know, but wow.
I never seen that.
Yeah.
So in my position, let's just say, okay, let's go to what my boy name is. Man, did it come to me? What's the dude from Atlanta, man? That do the podcast, man. Black bald head dude, man. Damn. Well, let's try to go into a space where we just playing devil's advocate, or we trying to look for reasonings to make sense of what's happening. Maybe you getting a little too lost because you're in this celebrity space. Because think about it, he got the bag already. You got the bag, you're affiliated with celebrities, and you're shitting on your mans. How your man? Again, this is a man that jumped out of a Rolls Royce. He was ready to play. You seen Devontae? Sure. You seen that suit? These boys ready to play. How they got together? They got 3 catches, man. Where the offense going? Where's the ball going?
So let me ask you then, right? let's think back to the receivers of our era.
Right.
T.O.
Indeed.
Michael Irvin.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
Come on.
They on the sideline animated.
What? You seen that? You should have seen Malik Neighbors today.
Yeah. But these two guys are just like, it's cool.
Even with a championship.
That's what I'm saying. So is it because they're coming off a Super Bowl win?
Excuse me. Them boys' level of patience need to be studied. To see a receiver reading a book on the sideline, bro. Come on.
Wait, who was reading a book?
AJ Brown last year.
Oh, yeah.
That never helped book.
I thought you was.
Come on, man. I know if somebody that he trusts, ask him, how do you really feel about this? Because at the end of the day, there's a dual purpose of any sport. You got the team goals and you got the individual goals. The individual goals is what's gonna get you paid. Because Tory Danzy or Daniels, I forget his name, bald head dude for Athletes First. He was with another company before. He only get them boys 3-year contracts. That last year we going for another one. It's structured in that way. If your numbers ain't right, how can I fight for you? It gotta be a riffraff in that building, man. That's just not being discussed.
Yeah.
One throw? How many targets did he have? Maybe 3?
Let's go to the game.
What type of offense is this? Come on, Jalen, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Man, listen. And AJ strike me as a inner city kid, bro. I know he be ready to break his jaw in that locker room, man. Come on, bro.
Oh wow, he had one target, 1 catch.
Your leading receiver. Make it make sense, man. I don't get it, bro. What was the game? Okay, so how many carries did Saquon have?
18.
Okay, that's medium.
Yeah.
You know, I would say 30 would be, okay, they focus solely on him.
Yeah.
Devontae had what? 2 catches.
3 catches, 3 targets.
Tight ends had what?
1 catch, 1 target.
Where did the ball go? Or did the Cowboys have the ball that long?
Wait, okay, now Dallas had 7 catches.
Okay, so the ball went to him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you got your boy in slot. What's his name? Dotson or whatever.
Dotson, he had 3 catches,
3 catches.
Yeah.
Come on, man, where that ball went, man? What do they have possession in there? Clock your total possession.
Yeah. Let me get that for you, man.
Man, that is make it make sense to me, bro. It got to be lopsided. Something's off.
Philly had it for 34 minutes. Dallas had it for 25 minutes.
Come on, bro. Then I know the rain delays came into play, but
yeah, it did. So my rule of thumb is, and we've seen Jalen Hurts at Alabama. He's always been this though.
What's that? When you say he's always been
heavily like short pass, quick decision making. I'm a run if I need to or take the sack, and that's why they brought in Tua in that championship.
Right, because he couldn't get it over the top.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, and I tell people like, Jay Hurts, he a good quarterback. He's a game manager, right? But he's not like your boy from Chargers.
No, at all. Gunslinger.
I can't think of his name.
Herbert.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that boy showed out.
He did.
He showed out.
He had a very good game.
Golly.
Yeah.
But anyway, bro. So let's get to predictions though. Week 1 pretty much almost in the book. We got 2 more games.
Indeed.
Who you like early?
Well, I gotta speak about them Dolphins, man. Come on, man.
All right.
33-8, bro. Disgusting. Somebody gotta get fired, man. Somebody gotta leave that building today, man.
Yeah.
It's no way a professional team when week 1 come out like that.
The owner gotta sell the team.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
It's
been him.
He ain't doing that.
But it's been him.
That's generational investment.
It don't. What you mean?
He not doing.
He gonna make
bro.
what? The Dolphins worth what now? Probably like 8 billion, 9 billion.
He don't have no other outside interests. He not going nowhere. He like Jerry Jones said, this is a family business. But this is mine.
They worth 7.5 billion.
He not selling that.
But what I'm saying is, since the team has been under his ownership, bro, how long has it been?
10 years, 15, maybe on and about.
Let me see. But yeah, you go ahead and keep talking, bro.
I think it just needs to be some managerial changes, need to be some infrastructure. As we talked about with the GM, he paid Tua off the strength of justifying drafting him, despite the concussion issue, despite his availability issues. And I think when you factor that into again, Tyreek Hill, $30 million per year, despite him not being a leader and having his issues off the field to where he's now in his 10th year and being as dynamic as he is, he's not a team captain. So I think it's some issues within that locker room that showed on that field to where it warrants change immediately.
He's not a leader, bro.
At all. He's not
a leader.
And at all. And again, man, hey, listen, bro, if you choose a skinny dip and want to be a porn star, you're part-time, that's on you. He said that, bro, like jokingly. He's not the greatest. Extreme character issues, man. Hey, man, y'all want to pay him $30 million, cool, but at what point do we move off the mark and get something for the value? Let's get something for him. Let's trade him and get some pieces, man. If we're in that space, man, I think we got a good team. We got some good pieces on both sides. But just as a Miami fan, it was disappointing to see, man. But getting off that topic, far as my predictions from the AFC, I like the Ravens, bro. I like the Ravens. I really
Even
do.
before you see them tonight?
I like the Ravens, bro.
You still like the Ravens?
When you talk about Lamar, you talk about Derrick Henry, you talk about the receiving core, you talk about on the defensive side, bringing Jair Alexander over there at corner. They paid the safety big time money, $100 million. Roquan in the middle, man. Good D line. I like them boys.
Yeah.
I really do. So Baltimore out the AFC, NFC. I don't see nobody beating the Eagles, bro. To be honest with you, I don't see nobody beating them. Because the way they play, which in my opinion, I feel like, they're on the Jalen Hurts boat. They're gonna ride as further as he take them. And because he plays so simplified and managerial in a managerial role, as opposed to going for the big shots, they can beat anybody. So Eagles and
I ain't gonna lie, Packers look good today.
Indeed.
That's an early contender for me.
Gotcha.
And I don't know, bro. Like I think watching the Chargers with that explosive offense.
Indeed.
Defense always been number one in the red zone. I don't know.
Now the Chargers out of the they in the NFC?
Early prediction. I like the Chargers.
NFC.
AFC.
They come out of AFC.
AFC.
Okay.
NFC, Green Bay looked tough today. Early prediction.
Because of the addition of
not even just Parsons, just they was gelling so well, bro.
A bunch of young boys over there now.
It don't matter.
You like them to go all the way through.
They look good. I don't know all the names yet, but from what I see, week 1, barring any injuries, and the quarterback, he had the surgery last year.
Right. What was his stats? What was his? You able to put him up?
Let's go to it today.
How you feel about him overall?
He's a good QB. Jordan Love. Yeah. I like him. Great decision maker. Know when to tuck the ball and run. 188, 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs had 66 yards rushing. Romeo
Dobbs.
Yeah, he had 68. Jaden Reed 45. Wicks 30. It was a decent game, bro.
Balance.
Decent
188.
game.
Damn.
Decent game.
Shout out to the Hard Rock guys. I guess he didn't get the 200 though.
Nah, he didn't get it. But I mean,
what was his completion?
16 out of 22. He didn't throw it a lot.
He didn't throw it a lot. Yeah,
I mean, look.
And Jacobs, how many carries Jacobs had?
19.
Okay.
Shoot, Goff had 39 attempts, completed 31, only for 225. So,
wow.
Yeah, man. But anyway,
shout out to J-Mo, man. They paid J-Mo, man. Young boy.
They did, man. Let's wrap up this show, bro. We got a minute left. Hey, today's conversation was amazing.
Solid.
Listen.
Good flow.
Listen, good episode 19. Maybe we need to do a every 2-week thing, man.
Hey, man. I'm open to it. I'm open to it,
But
yes,
I'm excited, bro. Episode 20 next, dog. That's a good landmark. A good milestone, shall I say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That ain't think we're going to be here, baby.
But anyway, bro.
Solid.
Work with you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. We out.
We out.